So this is the 2018 paper 2 question 6. So it's a constructions and geometry question. So what we have here is we're asking to construct the triangle ABC, where AB is 10 centimeters, angle CAB is 60 degrees, and ABC is 40 degrees, and label each vertex clearly. So what you want to do here is, the first thing you want to do is you always want to just draw a sketch. So what we're going to do is just draw a sketch of a triangle here. And you start by labeling each of the different sides. So you want to start with the 10 centimeters. So that means that A to B here will be 10 centimeters. And then that means that angle CAB, so angle C will be here. So as a result, CAB, A in the middle, means that 60 degrees will be here. And that angle ABC, B being in the middle, would be 40 here. So that's your sketch. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to draw this without using the ruler and protractor on the PowerPoint. But the first thing that you want to do is start by drawing a line which is 10 centimeters. So use your ruler and measure 10 centimeters. Next thing you want to do is get your protractor out and measure 60 degrees. Once you've measured your 60 degrees, then you'll be able to just draw a line to just point out that that's your 60 degrees here. Then you get your protractor to the other side and you want to measure 40 degrees. And again, just mark out where your 40 degrees is. Once you've done that, then you just get your ruler and you just join it up to your construction line and do the same here. Get your ruler and draw it up to the construction line and just use your ruler and just extend it. And you'll see then that it creates this point C, and then you can label it as C. So use a protractor here to measure the 60, use a protractor here to measure the 40 degrees, and then just use your ruler to just extend that line, and you'll find that they'll join together. Then they're asking you to measure the length from B to C and write your answer in centimeters, correct to 1 decimal place. So take your ruler out and measure from B to C. So B to C will be, with your ruler, will be 8.8 centimeters. So far, it's 10 marks for the construction, 10 marks for part 2. So part A was worth 10 marks in total, not each. So for part B, you have this parallelogram here, and it's got sides PQ and OR and SPQ. So SPQ is 115, and then you have Q or S is alpha, and then you have OR SP is beta. So opposite sides in the parallelogram are equal, so that's 115 degrees to start with. To find beta then, well, all 4 angles in a parallelogram add up to 360. So what we're going to have to do is 360 minus the 115 minus the 115 as well, and that leaves you with 130 degrees. That's to be split amongst 2 angles, so just half it, and that's 65 degrees. That is 5 marks. For part 2 then, explain why the triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ORSP. Give a reason for any statement you make in your explanation. Okay, so we know that these sides are equal. We know that these sides are equal. We know that these angles are equal. And we know that these angles are equal. So if we're looking at PQR, just draw a diagonal here. So the first thing that we can say is that length from P to R is a common side. Because when we look at triangle SPR, when we look at triangle OR PQ, they both have that side here of P to R, so that's a side. Then we know that PQR, so angle PQR, is equal to angle PSR. And that is because opposite angles are equal. In a parallelogram. Okay, so that gives you a side and an angle, so we need to have another side. So then we can say that S to P is equal to R to Q, because the opposite sides are equal in a parallelogram. So that gives you a side, an angle, and a side. So side, angle, side. You could have also said that SR is equal to PQ because they're opposite sides and they're equal as well. And that would give you a side, side, side congruency if you want to go with that. So for that part there, it is worth 10 marks.